Hey guys, what's going on? We always worry about water getting into the boat from the outside, right? A leak in the hull or something like that, maybe the shaft. That stuff can be less likely. There's going to be a leak in your hull. You might actually have water coming in your boat from your boat, like I did. I do my safety checks all the time before we get underway. And there's a compartment right here, which now just a compartment to store a temporary battery, an extra battery that I'm actually selling, because since we did our solar and lithium batteries, I don't need this battery. I haven't bothered to check it, I don't know, probably a month, I would say, because there's nothing in there that's really mechanical or electrical that I really worry about. But I happened to be in there today because I was doing some other safety checks and I was cleaning and such, and I noticed that the battery compartment was totally full of water. Just above the terminals, yeah, that's not good. We could have shorted out the terminals. And I discovered that what was happening is we have a very minute leak over here in the water heater hose. It was a really easy fix. I shut off the water heater here and here, shut off my pump, drained my hose up here to make sure gravity will drain down the water. There wasn't that much water in there to drain. Then I just replaced this fitting right here. This guy had a pinhole leak in it. Really small. But it was just enough to fill that compartment. So I headed over to my local West Marine shop and I bought a new one. Just installed it and everything's pressurized and it works good now. So this could have been a big deal, could have been something major, especially if we were underway and I hadn't done my safety check, and say that this battery was hooked up. Could have shorted out the battery, probably would have lost power to my engine. Would have been a big mess anyway. That's why I always do my safety checks on my existing batteries and my cables and my engine and my oil and all the different things that I have listed. I check my standing rigging, my running rigging, just a lot of different stuff in the boat. I always look in the bilge, just kind of poke around, and the more you do it, the more you get a feel for how things should look. And it's easier to pick up things that look weird. Like the other day, I noticed on my dripless stuffing shaft, there's a metal ring and there's a carbon flange that goes right up against it. And I noticed that there was some carbon on the bottom. I was like, that's kind of weird. That wasn't there before. I discovered that possibly it had gone dry because water needs to get into that. I found out that I should burp it, which basically means allow water in there a little bit. If I hadn't looked at the boat every single time I got underway, if not more, then I wouldn't have picked up on that. It's really important to do safety checks. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I will bring more things like this to you. Please let me know if you have any particular topics that you'd like to address. So like, subscribe, and actually put the reminder on too so you get reminded of the video. And share it with all your boating friends. All right, see you guys next time. Later.